Hello everyone and welcome to Sunburned Albino Plays Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. I'm going to press the A button right now. Okay. Yes, I would like to create a new save file. Unfortunately, I had to delete my Fire Emblem save file in order to make... This game eats up so many blocks. It's like... I can't remember how many it is, but it's more than 40. And this memory card only has like 59. And Fire Emblem takes up 19. And so, Pokemon, you basically, if you've got like a low storage memory card like this, then Pokemon XD, you're just gonna have to, set aside a memory card for this game if you don't want to keep deleting other stuff. What do I want my name to be? Well, that should be pretty obvious. The name of my first child that I have not had and probably never will. Okay. But in any case, why don't we start right through it? I am not starting on Pokemon Colosseum, like the original one. I find, and it's kind of a weird situation because the first game, they have some story ties, they tie in a little bit. But, you can easily just play XD and not give a crap about what happened in the previous game. But also the previous game starts your Pokemon out at level like 27 and 29, I believe. Espeon and Umbreon, respectively. So it's a weird place to start. You're already like sort of like a third of the way to, being as high level as you're gonna get by the end of the game. But, XD rectifies that, what you might call a mistake, and gives you an Eevee at level 5. Or is it 10? No, is it 10 or 5? I think it's 10, actually. Yeah, it's an Eevee level 10, that's right, okay. Which is obviously much more manageable and more, early on. You get more growth, which is the whole big deal. But we're going to find ourselves in a battle sim here. This is just like a preamble sort of fight to figure out... the game wants to know what you know about Pokemon, basically, with this point. So, there's only one way to win, and that's to use Earthquake twice. If you use Dragon Dance and then Earthquake, I still think Metagross would barely survive the hit. And then you'd end up toast, because Metagross takes you out in 3 Sludge Bombs. Or actually, no, you would still probably get it. As long as you used at least one Earthquake, then you can pretty much just do whatever you want. As long as you don't just Dragon Dance like 4 times and wait to die. I don't know what happens if you lose this battle. It seems like a battle that's pretty straightforwardly impossible to lose as long as you know any of the basics. So I'm not really privy to experimenting with loss. That's not really my style. I'd rather win all the time, every time. All right, Lance, this will do for today. And yeah, this is another text adventure, so my voice will be used and reading all the dialogue. Yes, sir, that was a well-played battle. Lance, your battle skills have improved by an amazing amount. I mean, it was impressive the way you handled that big Pokemon with aplomb. You took command of it as if it were the same as your Eevee. Don't you think it's time you consider raising other Pokemon besides your Eevee? Well, I have nothing to say to you because I am a silent protagonist, and that's what silent protagonists do. They do nothing. Battle sims are virtual battle simulations using machines, but they don't lose a thing when it comes to recreating the excitement of battle. I've tested it out before. The opposing Pokemon was incredibly lifelike. It made me shiver even though I knew it wasn't real. This is also good practice because I love speed reading, and it's really fun, and it makes me seem like I'm badass. So, yeah. Hi, Lance. Have you finished training? Lance, it's the director's office. Did you want to pay a visit to Professor Crane? Haha, you don't need to be that stiffly official, Lily. But... Oh, yes, I've heard the battle coach singing high praise about you, Lance. I've heard that your battling skills have improved dramatically recently. That's outstanding, Lance. I sure don't think I'd stand much of a chance against you. Ha ha ha! I wish everyone wouldn't drown them with such gushing praise all the time. My son and daughter will become spoiled rotten. There's nothing to worry about. Both Lance and Jovi are wonderful kids. By the way, I don't think I've seen Jovi since lunchtime. Lance, I hate to bother you, but could you go find Jovi for me? Lance, I think you already know, but several research projects are in their critical phases in this lab. That's why your mother can't afford to take any time off right this instant, so please, honey, will you go find Jovi with me? Yes. Thank you, I'm counting on you. I don't think she could have wandered off too far, but just in case, check outside, too. I'm sorry, lads. After 5 long years, this project is finally on the verge of coming together. But for that to happen, we can't do it without your mother's expertise. Oh, yes, I left a PDA in your room, Lance. I left a P-Star DA in your room, Lance. Go check it out. P-Star DA stands for Pokemon Digital Assistant. The star is completely useless. It's a very useful electronic tool. A P-Star DA can be used for email, among other things. One thing and then more stuff. I'm sure that you'll find its many features useful. Your many, possibly more than one. It's quite easy to use, Lance. I'm sure you'll have no trouble figuring it out. Well, terrific. That means... Okay, I gotta remember the layout. Okay, I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, yes, what? Huh? Oh, that's right, yeah, okay. Yeah, I did, okay. Go back up, go through the left door. Remember layouts of these things. It hasn't been that long since I beat this game the last time. I think it's only been, like 8 months, I think, which isn't that long to replay a game, in my opinion. Jovi was playing... I have to talk to you later. And then, okay. Okay, so back, up or down? Like, the reason this layout doesn't make sense to me, because whose bedroom is on the bottom floor? You know? Like, this is a, you know, laboratory that is also, like, you know, the living spaces of these people. It just seems like, you know, like, when you think of, like, a homemade restaurant, that is also, like, that person's home, like, you know, their home is always upstairs. Like, it just seems like, if you're reading this email, then you must obtain the P-Star DA. Try out its many features. By the way, Adam was playing hide-and-seek with Jovi. Why not have a chat with him? Well, I did just have a chat with him, but, like, you know, I hadn't gotten my PDA yet. So, of course, it would not occur to me to ever ask that question, apparently. But, like, yeah, homemade restaurant people, they, you know, there's, like, stairs in the back that lead up to where they live. It just seems like, you know, when you're fronting a business that is also your house, you should go, like, it should be a thing, or, like, you know, your bedroom and stuff should be upstairs, so as to be, you know, less susceptible to burglary, I would say, would be one of the #1 reasons. Hi, Lance, the lounge is noisy, so I came to see what the commotion is about. The TV notes just came on, so maybe something big happened. Let's go see, Lance. Alright, let's go. We bring you NBS News. Authorities still have failed to find any traces of the cargo ship SS Libra since its sudden disappearance off the coast of Gatian port. There have been no reports of flotsam that may indicate the ship's sinking. The authorities appear mystified by the way the ship vanished like smoke. There are reports that numerous Pokemon were on board. Concerns are rising over their welfare. Wow, a cargo ship carrying Pokemon disappeared without a trace. Is that really possible? I'm finding it a little hard to swallow. Oh, you have no idea how much fun this is until you actually do it yourself. One of the many joys of being a Let's Player. And playing through text, mainly text-heavy dialogue. Well, this is actually like 100% text-heavy dialogue. Nobody, like, has voices that actually say words, so... Yeah, you're basically free to just take control of whatever you want these people to be. There's a free battle here, so we might as well take it. Super Trainer Afford would like to battle. Super Trainer is a term that is very, very generous when given to such a noob. You have a Sentret level 5. I think is it level 5? Yeah, level 5. You're not a Super Trainer. You are, you're a noob trainer. You're a new trainer. I'm better than you by so much. I mean, like, if you consider yourself a Super Trainer just by how well you do in battle sims, like, has that been your livelihood for the entire... your life? Then, yeah, you know, you should really try to train your real-life Pokemon. Then you can call yourself a Super Trainer. But that's like me running into an Ace Trainer as my first battle. It's not... You know, like, the name sort of gives away... It's false information, let's put it that way. Well, that was an eye-opener. Yeah, maybe you should change your name to Shitty Trainer Afford. That would be good. By the way, if you're a young Pokemon fan, there is going to be some inappropriacies in this series. Just in case the name of my channel, Sunburned Albino, didn't immediately give that away. I'm not the most PC person that has ever walked the earth. I prefer Mac. Oh my god, I'm terrible. To Kaminko's house. Where it is always dark, no matter the time of day, and the cloud cover is pretty much magnetic to those rods, or something similar. It's not like it took 6 hours for me to get here, so... It's a weird little weather thing that we got going on. You must be a burglar. Chobit will put you straight. Don't you move. Chobit is the name, and Chobit is the #1 assistant to Dr. Kaminko. Chobit is the only assistant, so Chobit has to be the #1 assistant. And you have got a Sunkern that is level 5, if I do remember correctly, and I know I do. At least with this one, I know I do. This will be my, I want to say 8th playthrough since 2005, which is when this game came out and when I bought it. I think I bought it, you know, it's weird to, like, pinpoint when, like, how close I was to release radars for games way back then, because that was, like, 9 years ago, and I was 11. I don't know if... And back then, it just seems like now, as opposed to way earlier, like, release dates are way more important than they used to be. Like, did they used to have pre-order bonuses, or... I mean, I know they didn't used to have DLC that was like, hey, you could save $5, buy the season pass now. So I don't know if people really valued pre-ordering the game. You know, most people, if you wanted it day one, you could just go get it day one, I would assume. But, yeah. Back then, I was more of like, within the month, I'll make sure I get this game. Yes, I am a child. It took you a battle to notice that. That's real nice. You must have gotten real, worked up there. Oh, big brother, what are you doing here? Jovi gets the... I didn't get lost. I didn't get lost. I'm an adult. You're just an egotistical little child. Very stereotypical little sister. Well, I mean, I guess not, actually. You know, most little sisters are... They could be headstrong, but they're usually quite submissive, I would say. Which isn't sexist. I mean, we're exploring the realms of these kids being like 6 years old. Sorry that feminism took a hit because I insulted a toddler. Okay, Chubble will now show you the inventions of the inestimable Dr. Kamiko. Dr. Kamiko's mentions that it needs to be said of the number one in the world, in the whole wide world. Nobody wanted, yeah, nobody would him, but would do that. It is very good is in there, and yeah, he's being all just annoyed by little girl. That is our sister. Let the VCR roll. Here are some useless inventions by the great Dr. Kamiko. Unhealthy sandals. Keep wearing these, and it sucks for you, so you should probably avoid that. Are fantastic, can be seen on the monitor because I would absolutely waste my time going through all 12 of those. Let's go talk to the doctor. Got anything good? I mean, besides the... Are you... Excuse me? Okay, I guess we have to talk to Jovi first. That's right, because she's our objective. Talking to people close to her would be a waste of time. Funny drawing. It's a really detailed drawing of a really weird machine. Yeah, I can't really see it, but I respect your opinion and believe it, probably. Okay, yeah, you take me home. I need your escort companionship, or else I will never make it back on the scooter that I will be driving. Okay. Oh, Jovi's gonna visit again. Oh, that's not gonna be a pain in the ass for him. Let's go. I appear to have traveled... How far? This doesn't... I can't really read the map for distance. Like, there's no, like, kilometer per inch scale-ness. But it doesn't seem like this is that... He says far, but, like, you know, comparatively, we can scooter drive, like, literally 10 times this distance. From here to, like, you know, the Realgam Tower or something. Or what, like... Or Coliseum. But I guess that just, you know, simulates the growth our hero does throughout the journey as he is able to make emotional strides to newer areas. Oh, hi, Mommy, we're back. How about you? Yeah, you've been a good parent. You understand. But, you know, Jovi thinks that I am this incompetent little nosebleeder. But, yeah, oh, and you're so airheaded that you forgot about your game with, what's his name? And I'm sure he's quite pleased with you. Yes, I will go see Professor Crane. You are not... Are you in the same place that you were before? If so, I know how to reach you. You can't hide from me. You are not... Yeah, tell me where he is, right? No, I didn't bump into him. Why? He's disappeared. His program made him... As soon as I get up here, he goes down there. Oh my god, you're back. You're somehow there. Hi, yeah, we want to show you the snag machine. Goody, goody, goody. No, as far as you're concerned. It's a special device for a snagging Pokemon. Yeah, I'll help test it. We'll help test it with your kidnapping, incidentally, so that'll be a neat little thing. Yeah, Shadow Pokemon. Take back the modified Shadow Pokemon so we can purify them. I am the best trainer in the lab. I'm Super Trainer Lance. That Afford needs to give up his title to me. Oh, I have to go pick it up. Okay, let's go do that. I'm gonna take a drink of water real quick. This talking is exhausting. Shadow monitor feature. Wow, my PDA just gets more and more useful as the day goes on. Now I've got 3 options. Wonderful. Thank you, Aiden. Oh, Avon? Aiden? Who? There was an Avon, and there was also an A... That's a little... Okay. Yeah, thanks for the Pokeballs. Alright, now we're set. I've been thinking... Because, you know, the terrorists are attacking the building, so... I'm sure they're cutting off people's heads as we speak. Some strange men came barging in, and, yeah, they've got a camera crew. They're sort of forcing Professor Crane to denounce his country's ideals, and then they're gonna shoot him in the back of the head. It's really, really kind of a scary situation, if you think about it. These guys are all dead. Yeah, their organs have been split open and repurposed as hood ornaments for the truck. Best I could do on short notice. We're taking you to your new lab, Professor. What? My new lab? Yeah, that's what I just said. Why don't you pay attention? You people. What are you? What are... That implies that we're objects. I insist you take that back. Yeah, I'm gonna play hero. Spinaps would like to battle. Hey, Professor Crane, maybe if you would open your eyes once in a while, you could have avoided capture. Oh, I didn't heal after that one battle. Not like it matters. I'm level 10, you're level... Actually, you're level 10, aren't you? But, you know, I'd take you out in one hit by throwing a ball at you. Lance, the Aura Reader is responding. That's a Shadow Pokemon. Hurry, Lance, hurry. Throw a Pokeball at it. Well, I can't really ignore you, because listen to how annoying... I want to fight. No, that's not it. That's not the correct option. Okay, I want to change Pokemon. Oh, well, actually, I don't have any to shift, but if I could. What if I call Eevee? Lance, that's not it! No, you have to go to the items menu and then select Pokeball and throw it at him. What if I wanted to do damage? Like, this is a bad first example of training. Because now I think that I can just catch every Shadow Pokemon without fail, without having to weaken them. I was trying to fight, I was trying to use Tackle, I was trying to get his health down a little bit. Maybe I wouldn't have actually lasted, technically, in this battle, since all Shadow moves are super effective against normal non-Shadow Pokemon. But I could have tanked at least one hit, and I could have done a little damage. And that would have helped out, but, you know, you just want me to just, you know, not learn very well, so good for you. I am permanently stunted in terms of growth. What is that machine on my arm? How would you not know that? You came here to steal Professor Crane so you could... Oh, it is? Yeah, now you know it's a snag machine. Yeah. This is why you're here. Well, okay, you want Professor Crane so you can, like, figure out how to stop purification. But I would think you would also be aware of the existence of snag machines, since that is what you used to get your Pokemon in the first place. And you would notice that it looks like the way that it does on my arm, but, whatever. Yeah, oh, now, where's your headstrong attitude now, Jovi? Your dad's gone. Well, okay, he's not your dad, but, like, you know what I mean. Your father figure, shall we say. Yeah, I know, it sucks, it sucks. This is considered dark in the Pokemon universe. Like, this is, somebody being kidnapped, that's dark. That is a dark turn of events. Especially since it was terrorists, and, you know, they disemboweled and dismembered everybody, as we saw. We can do it without him! What? It's hopeless. You're on the verge of finishing. This isn't the time to feel sorry for yourself. project only got this far because Professor Crane was here. Wait, that's actually the opposite of what my mentality was. Okay, but they're gonna finish it. You know? I forget what I'm supposed to do at this point. Maybe I should have been paying attention. That's not you, is it? No, you're wearing a different outfit. You look exactly the same, but, I should probably heal my Oh! Oh, never mind. That's right. This is the... I don't like that it forces me to purify Teddy Ursa. But if it won't be ready for a while, what would be... Well, you could tell me what to do, I guess. Do I have to follow you up here, then? I believe you went this way. Is that correct? Basic data should be fine now. Good. Yes. Ah-ha! Here we go. Yeah, I will do that. Jovi wants to go? Fine, fine. I'll take Jovi. And of course, yeah, I'm your assistant, you crybaby... toddler... dumbass. Eat it. Eat it, that's what I said. Okay. It's nice when your boots match your hair. I think that's a very grown-up fashion sense for you to have. You got this very kawaii hairstyle with your... I wish I even knew what to call it. Like, antenna hair is, like, the best that I can do. Like, it's like you'd find on a cricketot, actually. Like, it's cricketot hair. That's what it is. Jovi's an important trip. Yeah, confidence. Confidence with assistance. I will never actually read those memos. I believe I did read them, like, one time. Like, on my third playthrough. But, yeah, they contain information that you already learned anyway. Let's go to Gashian Port. Gashian Port? Gation? You know, this is one of the games where, like, everybody uses nonsense names, so... It's weird to just assume that you could just read a word and have you know the pronunciation. But, anyway. Yeah, it's over there. I see it. I know what parts look like. It's the big shop that has, parts all around it. And you're gonna run into this guy. If you would just look where you were going one time. Exactly! That's what I said. Put her in her place. Punch her in the face. Punch her in the face. Punch her in the face. Stomp on her face. Punch her in the face. Okay. Yes, I am. Don't worry, I'll battle you and lose. Or it looks like that would be the thing. I want that Zangoose. I believe that I will be using that Zangoose when I can get my hands on it. Medley Senior Citizen, perhaps I should. Yes, go get him with your Alakazam. Show him what for. So now you're gonna play the man and stop me? This gets better every minute. Mystery Man Ardos, a distant relative of Zapdos, is going to send out Alakazam, who is going to use his own type as a move against the Zangoose, instantly incapacitating him. The Zangoose has now fainted, yet for some reason, even though in all other circumstances the Shadow Pokemon would flee when you take it down, he's gonna go ahead and hang on to that one. Because that's fair. It's very fair. Yeah, okay, just go away. Quit your posturing. Why would you give chase? What are you gonna beat his Pokemon again? You understand how this universe works, right? Pokemon battling is the only way to solve any dispute that you could ever possibly have. You got a war between two factions of countries, have them battle Pokemon. You can't just shoot them in the head. You have to battle Pokemon. And then they can just get away. But, like, they have to concede because honor and stuff like that. Okay. I know that the other option is for me to get either the Ladybug, I believe is Shadow, or the Poochyena that's up that way, and purify that. And that would be easier, I believe, because they are lower level than the Teddy Ursa. But I'd rather just keep the Teddy Ursa just because the Teddy Ursa is more durable. And I want to have an easier time purifying it. I wouldn't be using either of those 3 Pokemon, by the way. Poochyena, Ladybug, or Teddiursa. I've used Teddiursa before. I want to try and use Pokemon that I haven't used before, but are still at least par, you know? Like, I have to stop myself every single time I play to not just take Houndour right off the bat when it comes out, because that's obviously, like, one of the best Pokemon. One of the best Shadow Pokemon immediately in this game. So I have to stop myself from taking it every single time, and I would love to take it every single time. But, yeah. Plus, I'm already going to have a Fire type by that point anyway, so... the shopkeeper's out. Grandson Para? Yeah, you don't know how to run the shop because you're an incompetent dingus. Eevee is a unique Pokemon. It can, in fact, evolve into 5 types. Yeah, now I get to pick. Well, Vaporeon is good. Jolteon is great. Espeon, where are you, is terrific. Umbreon is meh, and Flareon is meh. But, you know, I also, as a content creator, I want to be pretty original. Which is why I'm going to take Flareon, because nobody else is going to take Flareon. No one else is going to take Flareon. Yes, give me the Firestone. It isn't valid. You know what I should have looked at is the nature of my Eevee before I made such a bold decision. I'm already too far along to restart, but usually I do want to make sure that my nature is not bad. Modest nature is... That's minus attack plus special attack, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. That's a... Given the generation, that's a pretty good, nature for Flareon to have. It's gonna power up his Fire-type moves. It's gonna slightly, take power away from his normal-type moves. Like his big attack moves, but... Like, I think that getting his Fire special moves up as high as possible are more important, given that it's Generation 3. So, yes. Oh, that's where you are. So I kind of lucked out with a modest nature. It would be the perfect nature for an Espeon, or a Jolteon, or a Vaporeon, for that matter. But it works with Flareon as well. Now, if it were Generation 6/5/4, and they changed it to where, like, it's not just based on type, whether an attack is physical or special, that would be bad business for Flareon, because you'd want his attack to be as high as possible, and his special attack to not matter, because he'll have Flare Blitz, and, Fire Fang, and Flame Charge, and those things. And, like, Double Edge. I think he can use Rock Tomb as well. I might be wrong there. But I have a Flareon that I use competitively, and I don't remember what its moves are. Okay. We might as well battle the people that I should battle, because the closer we get to purifying Teddiursa off the bat before we even get to Agate Village, the better and the quicker we can get through it. I'm also kind of mulling over in my head how long I want to make these episodes. I should probably evolve my Eevee into Flareon now. I guess I'll do that after this battle. I don't know why it completely slipped my mind. But yeah, Shadow Blitz should OKO the Lotad. And Tackle will do like 2/3 damage. Yeah, that's about right. Alright, my predictions were pristine. You know, I don't look too heavily into, like, the math and the calculations that go behind these sort of, like, you know, strategical, like, things that I say, like, oh, this is gonna do this much damage. I just go from, like, I have a general understanding of the stats of Pokemon, and so I can make these educated guesses without actually needing to research the math behind them. And I think that's a good position to be in. Because then I don't have to overthink things, but I can have probably like an 85% overall chance of being able to correctly assess a situation, no matter what it is. Yes, there is no rule. Oh, let's listen for a second to my favorite tune of any game. As you can see, it's terrific. So we're gonna leave there. But yeah, I used that for a PSA that I did in school, and I love it a lot. I should learn it on the piano. I keep telling myself I'm going to, and then I forget. Also, wow, before I forget yet again, how about I use this Firestone? Go for it. Get me Flareon. That's gonna severely increase the power of his tackle. Or maybe it'll make it stay relatively the same, because it'll lose the same type of attack bonus. But his attack should go up by enough to maybe compensate for that. There's my Flareon. Alright. You know, there's lots of Flareon hate going around, bubbling around. And for some reason it's still there, even though they gave it Flare Blitz now. But let me take a look at the stats. Yeah, Modest Nature, obtained from Lance's dad, who we don't know anything about. Attack 32 is really good for a level 11 Pokemon. Special Attack is also very good. You know, I want Special Attack to try to keep up with Attack as much as possible. Because that's going to be what we're using most of. And Bite is a special move. So at this point, Bite probably does more damage than Tackle overall. But, yeah. Yeah. Alright. Flareon is extremely powerful attack-wise. Pretty powerful special attack-wise. Pretty... not that slow, but kind of slow. And not that bad with defense, but kind of bad with defense. But also really good with special defense. And special defense is a very valuable trait. Especially in Generation 3 and below. Because most things are special attacks. Oh, did it really freeze? Oh my god. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to have to redo all this crap. I am not pleased with that. But, yeah, I hope to see you guys next time.